YouTube, and welcome back to yet another episode of my Pokemon Ruby version Nuzlocke. Last time we finally got ourselves the... I forgot what the name of the badge was! Darn it! I just did this! I got the badge from Roxanne's gym and, you know, conquered her, and now I can use Cud, which is how I got here in the first place. And now we're going to beat the crap out of this schoolboy and take his lunch money, I suppose, because we got nothing else better to do in our free time. We learn all sorts of things at school. I want to test things out for real. Well, you know what they say, practice makes perfect. We also defeated that odd team Magma Grunt we fought 3 episodes ago now in the Paddleberg Woods, who for some reason wants to challenge us to a rematch because he got himself caught in a dead end with a Wingull named Pico and some Devon goods. I slacked off in school. That's why I lost. Really? You look like the sort of kid that, you know, would go the extra mile. Although that's just me, you know, being prejudicial? English is not my strong suit, if you haven't noticed. Yes, it is actually. I study at school, and I study on the way home too. How do you study on the way home too? Do you got like a book in your hand? Man, that must be pretty dangerous. It's a miracle that you haven't bumped into anyone, or maybe you have. Okay, so we got like our studious but actually not studious trope of a schoolboy, and we got the airheaded schoolgirl. That completes our Wombo combo. And now, if only we could get this Shroomish to die, we can move on our merry way. Also, if you've noticed, I'm trying a new recording setup here, and it seems to be running smoothly from my end at least. I hope it configures well into YouTube, because now instead of recording at 30 fps, if that's how you want to say it, because apparently that's how my brother says it, I am now recording at 60 fps, which is why it looks awfully smoother. I did another video where I recorded at 60 fps, but the audio kind of clipped a bit here and there, so I decided to not keep using that method. Also, the file that I made using that method was way too big for my sake. Uploading that took hours. Unfortunately, my internet's kind of slow, so bear with me for now. So hopefully this method, which makes smaller files while keeping it still at 60 fps, is going to be my preferred method. I'm shocked I lost? I think that's what she said. That was so long ago. I just wanted to keep talking. I didn't want to, you know, just... Oh, I don't always have to do the same old, where I always read their battle text right after I finish the battle, interrupting my completely coherent and well thought out speeches and commentary. And I'm once again tooting my own horn. Sorry folks, but it's a bad habit of mine. But apparently you guys like it, so I guess I'll keep doing it? It does keep things interesting, I guess. Alright, now after we picked up useless pineapple berries, but very useful Chester berries, we're gonna head back into Rustboro and then go back to the Petalbrook Woods because we're going to go meet up with Mr. Briney, aka Pico's... Oh wait, I thought this was only in Emerald. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Okay, I guess we're doing a surprise battle. I didn't even see this coming. Oh boy, I really... Either it's been a really long time since I played this game, or I was in a coma while I played through the Rustboro portion, because I forgot that you can actually challenge your rival to a battle. Okay then. This is still optional though, I remember that much, because even if you try to leave, I'm pretty sure if you talk to her it'll automatically start the battle, but... Oh man, let's do this. Oh, hi, Draxy! How's your Pokedex coming along? Mine's looking pretty decent. I caught Pokemon at Paddleberg Woods until I ran out of Pokeballs. What? Oh. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briney Paddleberg. I guess there's one of the guys. Darn it! Oh, never mind. Okay. I did get the part that she does... I think I remember her actually always appearing there, but for some reason in Emerald they decided to turn it into a rival battle. Oh, false alarm, folks. Please discard everything I just said. I just made a fool of myself over the entire damn internet. Or at least the 3 people who still watch these videos. Props to you who still watch those videos. You guys are all cool, awesome people that deserve whatever you want in life. I don't know. I'll give you all like a hug and a handshake later or something. If I met you in person. Oh, neat! That's the badge from Rustboro Gym. You must be a trainer. You should try using this item. The Miracle Seed, which raises the power of grass type attacks. Actually, I was about to say let's not use this thing because I don't have any. I technically don't have any grass type Pokemon on my team, but Beautifly does know a grass type move, and Absorb is fairly weak, so he can put this thing to use. I almost called it a she. Oddly enough, you think Beautifly is a girl, but actually mine is a guy. Okay, I got myself a Great Ball. Another one to the Great Ball collection. As if that Devon employee didn't give me enough for my entire journey. And I'm picking an awful lot of X items in this forest. Then there's a hidden item here. I actually picked up the other hidden item up there, Tender Mushroom. There are some things I still remember from this game. Although this one is kind of obvious because the one patch of grass and an entire patch of grass that there's no grass in, I'm not sure if that made sense. I meant to try to say that there's no grass tile there, which is oddly suspicious, indicative of a hidden item, usually in most cases. Okay, I don't think there's any more countries that I've missed, and I'm doing well on time somehow, so I'll quickly just talk to Mr. Briney and head to Dewford Town, because it's the only way to get there. Thanks a lot, Dev and company. Hold on, lads, wait up, Pico. You're Draxzelex, will you save my darling Pico? We owe so much to you. Wow, an old guy who has pretty good memory. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateford. Then, quite the living busy life you must lead. Against my will, might I add. Child labor, what are you going to do? But certainly what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford. Dewford, here we come. Anchors away, Pico. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. I said Pico twice. Sorry about that. But I guess he has no qualms about me doing child labor tasks for Devon Corporation. Actually, I didn't even tell him that I'm doing this for Devon Corporation in the first place. He just knows that I gotta do stuff in life. And how convenient is it that there happens to be a gym at Dewford Town, which is what I want to do since I apparently want to become a champion also. Ahoy, we've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to who is it now? Steven! Now, I remember when I first played this game, I had no idea how to find Steven at all. I combed every inch of the island except for, Granite Cave. So I was like stuck. Like, how do I move forward? I don't have surf, and I can't get to. He won't let me go to Slateport. So am I pretty much screwed? Is the game over? I didn't bother exploring Granite Cave like I already said. So after I finally did that, I got through to Steven. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can finally make progress. Oh, such a stupid child back then. I kind of am still now, considering that I just thought that there was a rival battle, which actually wasn't. But I digress. And now with the Silph Scarf in hand, I will now be giving it to Mudkip, I suppose. Because I actually want a more powerful tackle, I guess. Zigzagoon's attacks are really already powerful enough. And now I'm going to be getting the Old Rod. Now, I'm not going to be using this to catch a new Pokemon because I already know there's only one Pokemon you can catch no matter what area with using an Old Rod. So there's absolutely 0 point in using the Old Rod. Unless I really want to add a Magikarp to my team that badly. Although Archangel 25 hasn't uploaded his episode yet where he caught it, he does plan on catching, he already has caught a Magikarp, so he plans on adding that to his team. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my rod hooks on a big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't go. Oh, fisherman's problems right there. Hashtag fisherman's problems. He can't go to the bathroom while he's fishing, but he can't not go because ignoring the need to go is pretty hard. Although I'm not sure if any of you can really relate, but yeah. And a Tentacool level 12. And the reason I'm not using Absorb is because this thing is very high special defense. Although, all of you should know that by now, right? That Hykel has a very high special defense stat, especially if you play or are familiar with the competitive field. Okay, and I'm finally learning my first stab move, which is Gust. So I'm going to be getting rid of Harden. So now that I have all attacking moves, and no more, I guess, second status moves, unfortunately. Not only enough, my special defense went up by 3. I lost because I'm trying not to go to the washroom. He was so focused on trying to reel in a Pokemon and not grab his pants that he lost. Ooh, Flash picked up an item, and it is a full heal. Wow, I'm just getting all sorts of goodies from him. Goodies from Rustboro, goodies from Flash. This Nuzlocke's gonna be easy peasy. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? Well, if you ask me, I'm more of a lake kind of guy because that calm, tranquil setting just really puts you at ease and harmony. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, one of my goals is to try to evolve Mudkip by the end of... but at least before I fight Brawly. But I feel like I won't, considering that this is the only other trainer before I go ahead and challenge Gym, and who knows if there will be enough gym trainers for me to level up Mudkip all the way. Although now that I have Beautifly, it shouldn't be that hard because Beautifly has a ×4 resistance against all of, I think, Brawly's Makuhita's moves. Assuming that only his Makuhita knows fighting moves. If it knows any sort of physical move, it might be in trouble there, but I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope not. Other than that, if I could maybe evolve Mudkip, Zuzu. Oh, I should just call him Zuzu because that's really what his name is supposed to be. Because I forgot that it was Zuzu when I first obtained him. But I had a feeling in the back of my head that it was Zuzu, and I just didn't want to incorrectly name it and then have to deal with the fact that has the wrong nickname for until I reach Slateport, where I think that's where the Name Raider is. I forgot where the Name Raider is in Ruby and Sapphire. I usually remember these sort of things. I think it is. I don't know. I never really used the Name Raider back in Ruby and Sapphire. Only recently did I actually start going there. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. Oh boy. Come on, man. You gotta have some more self-confidence in yourself. Or after we pick up another hidden item, the Stardust, and yet another hidden Pokeball, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I could go into Granite Cave, but that might take a while. Oh, and speaking of Granite Cave, in terms of a Nuzlocke, this is a bit of a tricky situation because this is where a divide will come on. This is all one map, but the thing is, each floor of this place actually has a completely different encounter setup. So you'll meet a different Pokemon on every single floor. It's possible for you to meet a different Pokemon on every single floor. There's different layouts for them. But of course, that begs the question, does each of those count as a new area? Or does the Pokemon that you only first encounter in this cave count? I talked this over with Archangel 25, and we agreed that each floor is going to be counted as a separate area, so we're both going to gain 4 new Pokemon from this. Whether they'll all be different or not, we have to see. So I guess I'll at least try to catch a Pokemon here, and then I guess I'll end off the episode. I'm not going to try to traverse Granite Cave now. There's no need for me to do that. Okay, so my new member is... Oh, shit! It's an Abra! Uh-oh. Abra automatically uses... Abra's only move is Teleport. So, as soon as I try to catch it, it's going... If I don't catch it, or I prevent it from fleeing, I'm gonna fail. So, I got nothing else to do except throw a ball and just hope I catch it on my first shot right now. But if I can add this thing to my team, that'll be a very useful member. Oh my gosh, I just got an Abra! At full health! Oh my gosh, Flash's Ultra Ball really came in handy there! Oh my gosh, I'm so elated, yes! Alright! Finally, a good team member! Okay, but I guess it's not all good, because one, evolving this thing is gonna be a pain, considering I need to somehow trade it. And, oh, let's not even mention training this thing, because Abra doesn't know any moves until it finally evolves into a Kadabra. So I'm gonna have to be using EXP share like crazy, dividing the EXP so that it gets enough until it finally reaches level 16 when it evolves into a Kadabra and learns Confusion and can finally fight on its own 2 feet. Or I can find a TM. Because Abra can still learn TMs like Feebas, which make them not entirely useless Pokemon. But with that Abra now in hand, I will be gladly ending off this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to be either exploring Granite Cave or going to the gym. Even though I said I'm not going to do it in the next episode, I might, depending on how I feel. Might or might not. I gotta see. If Archangel 25 did it for us or not, or even how hard it is to go through Granite Cave, because you don't really need to go, you don't really absolutely need Flash to traverse it. It would help, but it's not a necessity. So, until then, I will see all of you guys in the next episode of my Ruby version Nuzlocke.